my glutes. These also used to be my glutes. Because I love you, this is your glute workout explained and written out for all my little visual ladies. We're gonna do a compound lift. So what is a compound lift? This is it right here. A compound lift basically targets more than one glute muscle, while an isolation movement targets just one singular glute muscle. Back to business. Anyways, so we're going to start off with hip thrust, which is the most effective glute workout in my opinion outside of step-ups because that has been scientifically proven. Anyway, we're going to start with hip thrust and we're going to do our little set ranges. So set 1 is going to be our warm-up weight and we're going to be able to do 12 reps of these. So for our warm-up weight, it shouldn't be necessarily easy, but it shouldn't take your breath away entirely. So it should be, you know, you should have the ability to do 12 reps. Then we're going to go into our second set, which is also a second warm-up set, but we're going to up the weight, okay? Up the weight. And we're going to do 10 reps. This should be a little bit more difficult, and it should kind of give a little bit of a grunt out of you, okay? Then, third set, which is our working set, okay? Actually, let me underline that. Our working set. This is important. Our working set is going to consist of progressive overload. So progressive overload is where you can do only a certain amount of weight for 4 to 8 reps, and you're basically going till failure. You should be shaking. You should be wanting to die. You should be grunting. You should be questioning, do I really want these glutes? And the answer is always going to be what? Yes. Yes, you do. So you're going to do 4 to 8 reps of this exercise. So it's going to be your max weight. For my hip thrust max weight, it is about 315. And currently, I can only do about 6.5 reps of this. So I'm going to failure. That is good. It's going to give your muscles a reason to grow. Moving on to RDLs, which is another compound lift. What does compound mean? Correct. Yes, it targets more than one glute muscle. So you can either do good mornings if you have problems with RDLs considering your back. I have low-key been going over to good mornings just because it isn't as much pressure on my back. So it still is the same movement, just a tad bit different. Anyways, so we're going to do the same rep range as I explained up here, okay? The entire workout is going to be targeting all 3 glute muscles, okay? Let me write that. All 3 glute muscles will be targeted here. So our first exercise is going to target our glute maximus. Second exercise is going to target our glute maximus since it is the biggest glute muscle. So our third exercise is going to be a isolation movement, which means what? It only targets one glute muscle. Correct. Look at your learning. So this exercise is going to be targeting the glute minimus, which is the smallest glute muscle in between the glute maximus and in between the glute medius. This is what's going to be the top shelf, okay? So this is, little birdies. So the top shelf is going to be what you can set a bowl of cereal on, right? So we're going to do either step-ups, which is scientifically the most effective glute workout. But for me, I do glute extensions because it's just all about preference. Mind you, these say or. You have to pick one or the other or else you're overtraining. So pick one. I know you heard me. Stop overtraining, you little shit. Anyway, I'm kidding. I love you. So it's going to be the same rep range as I explained in the beginning up here. Then we're going to move on to our last exercise. So this should be your 4th exercise. No less, no more. So this is another isolation movement. Isolation means targeting one glute muscle. So you're going to either choose hip abductions or kickbacks or, which I didn't write down, clamshells. This is going to target the glute medius, which is going to be the top side glute. And no, you cannot fix bone structure with targeting. You have to get surgery for that. But you can create the illusion that it is fuller and that you have more of an hourglass shape if you target the glute medius. Do not neglect this. If you do, I will come to your house and find you. Okay, so it's going to be the same rep range as up here. For all the questions, okay, that I get all the time, for all the questions, how many times a week should you be doing this? 2 times. If I catch you doing it 4, because I have a pump, that means that it's growing. No, your glutes are growing outside of this damn workout. You're breaking them down doing this. So 2 times a week, max. How many days in between? 72 hours. That gives your muscles enough time to recover. And this has been scientifically proven. And if I get any stupid ass comments,
oh, but actually, that's not true,
then you're not training hard enough. You're going to do Monday and Thursday. That's an example. If you're going to target them on Monday, then you're going to have to wait till Thursday to hit them, okay? And then let's say you can go on Tuesday. You're going to hit them Tuesday and then Friday. That gives you enough muscle recovery time, okay? Glute class is important, and I need you guys to lock in. I'm sorry for all the writing, but take a screenshot of that and go grow them buns. I love you to death. Comment any questions.